ト競技大会アイスダンスフリーダンスの競技を開始いたします。
Welcome to ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating 2024 NHK Trophy. In a few minutes, we will start the competition for ice dance, free dance.
はじめにご来場のお客様にお願い申し上げます。一般のお客様によるカメラ、携帯電話およびタブレット端末による写真撮影並びにビデオ撮影は禁止されております。また携帯電話はマナーモードに設定してください。緊急地震速報 J アラートが発表された場合は場内アナウンスでお知らせいたします。全席花束やプレゼントの投げ込みは禁止されております。また身を乗り出してのご観戦は周りのお客様のご迷惑になりますのでご遠慮ください。競技終了後お帰りの際は混雑を避けるため規制退場へのご協力をお願いいたします。
We remind you photography as well as video recording is forbidden. Please set your phones to silent mode. Please be also reminded that it is strictly forbidden to throw any items such as gifts and flowers onto the ice at any time. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
競技に先立ちまして審判団および技術役員をご紹介いたします。
Prior to the competition, let us introduce to you the officials for this event. Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome the ISU representative, Mr. Georgi Elek.
ギオルギー・エレック国際スケート連盟理事。
Also representing the ISU, please welcome
レフリー
the referee, Christian Baumann.
一番ジャッジ
Judge number 1, Janice Engel, the United States of America.
2番
Welcome along to Tokyo, Japan. It's day 2 of the NHK Trophy. My name's Chris Howarth. Delighted to have your company as we embark on the 4th Senior Grand Prix of the series. We're at the halfway stage, and what a series it has been so far. It's been sensational. Well, the NHK Trophy always delivers fabulous performances, and I've got to say, yesterday was just about as good as it gets. We had the rhythm dance and the short programs for the women, men and pairs, and in all 4 disciplines the athletes delivered. Crowd is always here, really getting behind the skaters. It's a knowledgeable crowd, and they really do love their figure skating here in Japan. Rightly so, they've got a lot to shout about. As we go into the free programs today, it's worth mentioning that in both the men's and the women's events, top 3 places are held by Japanese skaters, and Japan leading in the pairs event as well. It was quite something, I can tell you. It ended yesterday with the women's event, and Kaori Sakamoto, the 3-time world champion, leading there, and she's leading by some way, but her teammate Moni Chiba and Yuna Aoki in 2nd and 3rd, and they delivered some outstanding performances. The men's, the wonderful Yuma Kagiyama was top-notch yesterday. Keo Miura gave him a run for his money. First time he's been over 100 points in the short program, and it's Tatsuya Tsuboi for Japan in 3rd place, who was sensational as well. It's going to be a battle royal for the title there. Of course, in the pairs event, the former world champions Riko Miura and Ryoshi Kihara in the lead there. So medals decided today in all 4 disciplines, and we start off with the free dance. Going to be an exciting competition, this. The Americans really battling it out. Could they possibly get a clean sweep here? Going into the free dances, Madison Chock and Bates, 2-time world champions, out in front. They've got their teammates, Carreira and Ponomarenko, just behind them in 2nd place. They were bronze medalists in 4 continents last year, and the bronze medalists from the European Championships, Alison Reed and Salius Ambrulevicius from Lithuania, are in 3rd place. But hot on their heels, Caroline Green and Michael Parsons in 4th place. There's confirmation of the lineup for the free dance. They go in reverse order to how they finished in the rhythm dance. 10 teams split into 2 groups. There's the officials. We're just about ready to get underway. It's going to be a magnificent atmosphere all afternoon and into the evening. A wonderful spectacle. And they're ready. The athletes are ready. The crowd's ready. Hope you are too. It's going to be a fabulous, 7 hours or so of figure skating. Here they are, the first 5 teams out onto the ice for the free dance. So 2 Japanese teams to get us underway. Lying in 10th place is Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama. 2nd to go, lying in 9th, Yutana Yoshida and Masaya Morita.
From France.
Then the French team, Marie Dupayage and Thomas Nabais.
From Finland.
Then the Finnish team, dressed for the occasion, Yuka Orihara and Juno Pirinen. Last to go, they were great in the rhythm dance yesterday. Jennifer Jans van Rensburg and Benjamin Steffan. They're lying in 6th place. So there's confirmation of how this first group will go and the points they carry with them from the rhythm dance into the free. So the real battle for the medals coming up in about an hour and a quarter or so. It's going to be exciting, that's for sure, as we look at the first team. Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama from Japan. These 2 finished in 11th place in the 4 continents last year. They were runners-up in the Japanese National Championships last year. This their first Senior Grand Prix. Competed in the Golden Spin last year, where they finished in 9th place. Not an awful lot of experience, so this is a huge step for them. They'll be followed by the team that finished in 3rd place in Japanese Nationals last year. They were 10th in 4 continents. They've done better internationally. This is Yutana Yoshida and Masaya Morita. Lying in 9th place, and they've got, well, over 5 points in hand over their teammates going into the free.
Yoshida and Masaya Morita.
Now look at the French team, Marie Dupayage and Thomas Nabais. These 2 got close to getting inside the top 10 at the European Championships last year in Lithuania. Finished in 12th place there. They're bronze medalists in the French National Championships last year. Had a couple of good events this season so far. Competed in the Enya Dance Trophy. And they finished on top of the podium there. 8th in the Dennis 10 Memorial Challenge as well. Competed in Angers last week, but they finished in 10th place. Then from Finland, the Finnish silver medalist, Yuka Orihara, who hails from Osaka City, Saitama, Japan, and Juho Pirinen. These two representing Finland. 10th in the European Championships last year, 16th in the World Championships as well. First time competing in Worlds for them. They've had a pretty good season so far, been busy, finished 4th in both the Budapest Trophy and in Nice. They'll be competing next weekend in Helsinki. And then last to go in this opening group, the German team who finished in 11th place at the European Championships, up in 9th the year before. But, they come here on the back of a good skate in the Bavarian Open in Oberstdorf, where they finished in first place. This is Jennifer Jans van Rensburg and Benjamin Steffan, three-time German national champions. I was impressed with them yesterday in the rhythm, I've got to say, the rhythm dance. A bit out of sync coming out of those twizzles, need to get that right. So there, the lineup for this opening group. So we're in the closing stages of this warm-up.
There is 1 minute left in the warm-up.
Well, the rhythm dance yesterday was certainly a lot of fun. Some great choices of music and wonderful interpretation. Today it's a slightly more blank canvas, less rules as far as the choice of music is concerned. So there'll be a lot of variety. And there seems to be a real air of confidence about these two. Jennifer and Benjamin looking very, very strong in this warm-up. Less than half a point behind the French team that's just ahead of them. Got some work to do if they want to make it onto the podium. It's going to be a big ask, that.
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
So here we go, the final day of competition at the NHK Trophy. Medals decided in all 4 disciplines, and to get us underway in the free dance, lying in 10th place for Japan, Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama. Yes, there's a real quality about these two. What a lovely start. Well, what a great way to start. I really like this team. Azusa Tanaka, Shingo Nishiyama from Japan. Yep, they go into this down in 10th place, but they are a team for the future. It's a young team, only been together a couple of years. Remember the name, keep your eye on them. Well, totally committed. They've made the move to Montreal, training there with the best dance teams in the world. And you just fancy that things are going to get better and better for this team. Yes, we're going to see more difficult routines, more intricate steps, and a little bit more speed across the ice, but for where they are right now, that really was a super performance. Marie-France de Bleu greeting them at the door. I think she's thrilled with that. There as well. It's all about experience. And they've handled the pressure well here. A couple of the elements being reviewed by the judges, but for the most part, the levels were pretty good. Love the chemistry between them. There's a softness, wasn't it? Very good choice of music for their style of skating. Complete contrast to the music from the rhythm dance. Remember, they skated to Sir Dupe from Stevie Wonder, a little bit of Earth, Wind and Fire as well. So showing us their versatility. This was super, wasn't it? That rotating lift. They got a level 4 for that. Really good footwork, great speed through the rotation there. Transitions in and out of that, very good. Yeah, I think they can be pleased as punch with that. Well done, guys. A lovely way to start our coverage of this free dance. There's the team.
The score, please.
So 96.83 is their best score. Yeah, 92.12, not quite as good as their personal best, but they'll take it.
The total score for Tanaka and Nishiyama.
So 151.27 the total. It's about 7 points less than their personal best.
2番 Yoshida and Morita組 Nippon.
So now we're staying with Team Japan, lying in 9th place, about 5 points ahead of the team that we just saw. This is the team that finished in 3rd place at the Japanese Nationals last year. First Grand Prix for them. Utana Yoshida and Masaya Morita. Well, all the passion and drama that you'd expect interpreting the music from Romeo and Juliet. That's Utano Yoshida and Masaya Morita of Japan. These two lying in 9th place. A huge piece of music for them to interpret, that's for sure. Crowd here really enjoyed it. That's what they thought. Well, so much depth of talent in Japanese figure skating in all the disciplines. Not really in the ice dance. And that's an area where you feel, you sense there's a real concerted effort from the Japanese Federation to try and make something happen. And these two young teams, perhaps the future of ice dance in Japan. They're doing all the right things. Kathy Reed greeting them at the door. Scott Moyer, part of the coaching team. He responsible for some of the choreography with Madison Hubble, and Adrian Dias part of the team as well. Yeah, wonderful expression from these two. Loved the way that Masaya got into the last part. There was a real expression of drama. Good edge work. They can work on that, get a little bit deeper, a little bit more rise and fall in the knee, a little bit more ankle work. That's all going to come. But for where they are, they handled the pressure well, as did their teammates. Not easy to go out early on in this Grand Prix, especially here at the NHK Trophy. The level of skating is so strong. It's one of the events that always delivers, and partly because of the way the crowd get behind the skaters. I know that all the skaters have said how wonderful it is skating here. Look at that for expression. You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him, would you? Total commitment. That's going to stand them in good stead for the future, that's for sure. Yeah, the coaching team, pleased with that. Well done, guys. So they need 86.98 to go into the lead. I'm pretty sure they're going to do that. Yeah, 97.06. It is the lead. They'd love to have got over 100 points if they possibly could. But it is the lead, and it's a work in progress, and it's going in the right direction.
Yoshida and Morita is 161.36. They're currently in first place.
Dupayage, France.
On the ice.
So on the ice now, the team lying in 8th place. They've got just under a quarter of a point in hand over the Japanese team going into the free dance, so they need to be on the money here. Marie Dupayage and Thomas Nabais from France.
Today might be the we go again. Here we go again. Up the ball goes, till gravity intervene. Do the best you can, but nothing's guaranteed. We lean, we learn, we earn, we turn.
Really good speed on the spin. Ticking all the boxes as far as the level's concerned as well.
Then start again. 'Cause we're delighted. Whoa.
Brilliant balance point there.
'Cause we're delighted. Oh, the consequences are yours, and the frequencies are yours, the possibilities are yours, 'cause the vision is yours.
Yeah, some fascinating choreography there. Really good interpretation. Marie Dupayage and Nabais from France. I think they'll be pleased with that. Technical panel just looking at the lift. They combine the two lifts together, the straight line lift and then the rotational lift, their 7th element of the program. Got a huge score for that. Yeah, over 12.5 points for that one element alone. Yeah, I don't think that could have gone much better. Remember, there's not much between the French team and the leading Japanese team going into this free dance, but I think they're going to extend their lead with that performance. This team have been over 100 points on the free dance already this season. And there was an air of quality about that performance. Plenty of innovation in there. Yeah, great unison between them, really good attention to detail. Here's the start of the twizzles. I thought they drifted apart, particularly on this first set a little bit. You can see just getting a bit out of sync there as well. Yeah, the levels have gone down on the twizzles. Just lost a little bit there, getting level 3s. This was an amazing balance point in that cantilever spread. Yeah, and a great chemistry between them as well.
En fait, c'est bien.
So their season's best score was 100.45, got that in the Dennis 10 Memorial Trophy, where they finished in 8th place. That was their last outing prior to the Grand Prix season. Of course, they competed in France last weekend, but they finished in 10th place, got 97.17 in the free dance there. Feel they skated better here. Let's see.
Dupayage 鍋組の得点
Oh yeah, over 100 points. It's better than last week. 101.28, things going in the right direction for Marie and Thomas. A new season's best for them, and they are our new leaders.
現在の順位は第1位です
The total score for Marie Dupayage and Nabais is 165.80. Their season's best score brings them currently in first place.
4番ゆか折原ユーホピリネン組
So we have 2 teams to go in this opening group, and out on the ice now, lying in 7th place. Team that finished 2nd in the Finnish National Championships last year. 10th in the Europeans they were. Team with quite a pedigree. This is Yuka Orihara and Juho Pirinen. Music from a chorus line.
Again, step, kick, leap, kick, touch. Again, step, kick, leap, kick, touch. And turn, touch, down, back, step, pivot, step, walk, got it? Right. Let's do the whole combination facing away from the mirror. From the top, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, that's a pretty sharp start.
First group of girls, second group follow. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A lovely rise and fall in the knee through that 1-foot section. Really kept the momentum going well. really, really enjoyed that. So what a fabulous choice of music that was for them. And I've said it many times, but never more so fitting than with these two. It is so important to get the right piece of music to fit the style of skating, and I think that ticked all the boxes. Yuka Orihara and Juho Pirinen for Finland. Of course, Yuka, although she lives in Helsinki, born in Osaka City, Saitama, Japan. So big support for her here. Yeah, I think they'll be pleased with that. Boy, that took me back. I can remember going to see a chorus line when I was skating, back when dinosaurs were roaming on the earth. Fabulous show. I think that must have been the first time round going up to the West End to see that. Great memories. Mauricio Magalio greasing them at the door. Yeah, he's pleased. Well, so many highlights. Yeah, you sensed it was a program they really enjoyed skating to. Good transitions all the way through the program. The technical panel looking at a few of the elements. They've given most of them the green light. The dance spin getting a level 4. They took a look at that. Static lift, level 4 for that as well. And the twizzles all getting the green light and the thumbs up from the technical panel. The judges have given positive grade of execution on every single element. All 9 elements in the program. Really good. Remember, these two go into this line in 7th place. They've got the German team just in front of them. Well, just about 1.5 points ahead of them. So they've put some pressure on the teams in front. They're not going to be dropping, that's for sure. So they got 109.24 in the Côte d'Azur. They only need 98.47 to go into the lead. They're going to do that. They're going to be in the hundreds, I would think, with that performance. Yeah, 107.94. It's a really, really good score. I think they're pleased. Got 111 at the European Championships at the end of last season. But it is the lead for Yuka and Juho. Well done.
It's 175.28. They're currently in first place.
So one team to go in the opening group.
On the ice, representing Germany, Jennifer Janse van Rensburg and Benjamin Steffan.
So they go into this lying in 6th place. The pressure on a little bit, though. They need to be on the money. Jennifer Janse van Rensburg and Benjamin Steffan for Germany. Oh yes, just beautiful. What a start. Well, that for me was magnificent. Honestly, think of the number of times we've seen the Phantom of the Opera skated to, and for me, I just felt they got the balance of that spot on. Yeah, it's a 4-minute free program, this, and it just flew by. Well, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope the judges did too. I think the skating quality from Jennifer and Benjamin has got so much better. Lovely the way he presents her at the end there. You can see there's quite a height disparity between them, but he is so into the ice and so into his knees that when they're actually out there skating, it's not so evident. It doesn't look bad. It's a perfect match. It's so striking. The strength, the power that these two generate across the ice. Wonderful slow-mo shots there. Yeah, I could watch these two skate all day. They train in Oberstdorf with Pasquale Camerlengo and the team there, Rostislav Zenitsin. What a wonderful place to train. Getting all nostalgic. I've been there a few times. I can remember competing there. the foot of the Nebelhorn, that wonderful mountain. It's a fantastic village, Oberstdorf. Well, so many of the dance teams going to Montreal and training there, and you can imagine what it's like with all the best teams in the world training together, but these two deciding to stick to their roots. They stay in Oberstdorf.
Oh, South Africa.
In fact, Jennifer, that's her hometown. Benjamin's from Chemnitz.
The whole world.
So good for them. And yeah, I reckon it's paying off. They're doing the right thing. Well, their personal best score is 110.41. They need 106.47 to go into the lead. Remember, it's the Finnish team leading at the moment, who were very good indeed. Was that better? I felt the skating quality was better. Just looking at the levels. It's gonna be tight, I can tell you. But these two have, what, a point and a half in hand going into this. They'll want to be finishing at the top of the pile going in to the final group. Technical panel have reviewed 6 of the elements. It's going to be close.
Rensburg, Steffan組の得点。
No, they're gonna drop. They are second on the free and second overall. So the Finnish team, Jukka and Juho, will go into the final group, into the lead. These two will be in second place. Got 5 to go. Couldn't have tried any harder, but it is second place for the Germans. So the battle for the medals coming up, but that's how it stands going into the final group. Jukka and Juho in the lead. Chorus line really delivering for them here in the NHK Trophy. And there they are, the skaters for the final group. The world champions last to go, and leaders by some way. So to get us underway, team from France, they're lying in 5th. Demougeot and Le Mercier.
From the United States of America.
3 American teams in this final group. Caroline Green and Michael Parsons in 4th place. They'll be second to go. Then the Lithuanians, bronze medalists in the European Championships last year, Alison Reed and Salios Ambrulevicius from Lithuania. These two are great in the rhythm dance. I loved it. Bronze medalists in 4 continents last year, Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko from the USA. Last to go, 2-time world champions, winners of Skate America. In fact, second place, should I say, in Skate America. Madison Chock and Evan Bates. But they've got quite a lead going into this. You can see that. Yes. Madison and Evan didn't have a good time in Skate America. They made a mistake, had a fall in the rhythm dance, and finished in second place behind Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson from Great Britain. But they were in much better form, that's for sure, yesterday in the rhythm dance. Look at the French team here, team that finished in 5th place in the European Championships last year, runners-up in the French National Championships. They were 5th in the Nebula Memorial Trophy in Bratislava this year, but they won the Challenge Cup in Tilburg earlier on in the year. Look good in the rhythm dance. Caroline Green, Michael Parsons, winners of 4 continents back in 2022. Runners-up in the Côte d'Azur in Nice, and this their first Grand Prix of the season. Got to say, I was impressed with them in the rhythm dance. They're in 4th place. got a bit of work to do if they want to get on the podium. They're about 3.5 points behind the European bronze medalists who are lying in third place. So they've got to go some here in the free dance.
Caroline Green and Michael Parsons.
There's real quality about these two. And there they are. They're in third going into this. Bronze medalist at Europeans, as I said, in Lithuania last year. What a night that was. Representing Lithuania, Alison Reed and Saulius Ambrulevicius. These two competed in France last weekend, where they finished in fourth place. They were third in the rhythm dance, dropped down to fourth. They really want to stay on the podium if they possibly can here at the NHK Trophy.
And Saulius Ambrulevicius.
And a team in good form at the moment. They're in second place. Bronze medalists in 4 continents last year, 7th in the World Championships. They come here on the back of a win at the Budapest Trophy in Budapest. This is Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko for the USA. Yeah, riding high, I would imagine, after the performance that they gave yesterday in the rhythm dance. They looked great. So much power from this team.
Representing the United States of America, Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko.
And there they are, 2-time and reigning world champions. Madison Chock and Evan Bates, they go in this with, over 6.5 points in hand. So they can afford a mistake, and they probably should still win here. A win in Japan will get them into the Grand Prix finals, that's for sure. And they looked so good yesterday. Just great to see that not fazed by the little glitch in the first Grand Prix of the season. A real focus. And they came out yesterday skating like world champions. Can't wait to see them in this free dance. Great choice of music for this season. I won't spoil it.
There is 1 minute left in the warm-up.
So there they are, the team in third place, Alison and Saulius from Lithuania. Can they possibly get a medal here at the NHK Trophy? These two are going to push them very, very hard. They're in fourth place, remember. They will be second to go. Got about 3.5 points to make up on the Lithuanian team if they want to get on the podium. French team will be first to go. Important words. Evan Bates looking good. Madison Chock, just last feel of the ice.
練習時間終了です。選手の皆さんはリンクサイドにお上がりください。
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
So hardly a seat to be had in this wonderful Yoyogi National Stadium here in Tokyo, Japan. It's the final group in the free dance. The battle for the medals begins right here to get us underway from France. Lying in fifth place, Demougeot and Le Mercier.
Hallelujah, Adonai, kol goyim, shabachu kol ha'olim, ki gavar aleinu chasto, ve'emet Adonai le'olam, hallelujah.
Oh, that was fabulous. So much speed and control through those twizzles. Well, they were up for the challenge, weren't they? And they needed to be on the money. Such was the performance from the Finnish team. A couple of the elements are going to be looked at again.
ロイシア・デムジョー、テオ・ルメルシエ組の演技でした。
Yeah, that a really good piece of work. And Mauricio, part of the choreographic team for Lucia and Theo. Look, a really well-trained team. Remember, these two close to a podium finish at the European Championships last year, finished in 5th place. Knocking on the top 10 in the world. Finished in 11th in the World Championships as well. So really important for them to put down a marker here in their first Grand Prix of the season. They'll be competing in China, the Cup of China, which is the last Grand Prix of the season. Some really difficult balance points, but they make it look so easy. A real air of sophistication to everything they do. So a season's best from them would see them go into the lead. It's Jukka and Juho from Finland out in front at the moment. The Germans in second place. You need a 106.05 if they're to go into the lead. Yeah, total commitment in everything they do.
The score, please.
Okay, so 106.05 would do it.
Demougeot, Le Mercier組の得点。
Yeah, 109.06. It is first place, and they will be leading with 4 to go.
現在の順位は第1位です。
The total score for Demougeot and Le Mercier is 178.30. They are currently in first place.
Well, the Americans doing well in the ice dance. 3 American teams in the top 4 going into the free.
On the ice, representing the United States of America, Caroline.
So here, lying in 4th place,
Parsons.
this is Caroline Green and Michael Parsons.
Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Lift me like an olive branch and be my homeward dove. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the children who are asking to be born. Dance me through the curtains that our kisses have outworn. Raise a tent of shelter now, though every thread is torn. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Touch me with your naked hand or touch me with your glove. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love.
Exquisite. Charlie White leading the applause. Wasn't that fabulous? Well, this is a team that have been together since, what, back in 2019. And Michael, in fact, won the Junior World Championships with his sister back in 2017. But I just love the way that Caroline and Michael have really matured over the years, and there's a real air of sophistication. That was special. I think both programs that they've got this season really work for them. John-Luc Baker has been working with this team. He's been working on the choreography. And John-Luc, if you're listening, we miss you. But great that you're still involved. Yes, so much quality. And it takes time to get this finesse, this almost sixth sense to know where your partner is without even looking. They've enjoyed some success over the years. They were winners of the Four Continents, first time in back in 2022. But I feel that they've never really fulfilled their potential. And I think looking at this, things really are going in the right way. Charlie must be an inspiration for them. And having Jean-Luc in the team will do them no harm at all. These two train in Canton, Michigan. Not too far from where I live. Great job, guys. Really, really enjoyed it. So 112.77 is their season's best score. They only need 103.93 to go into the lead. They're gonna do that, that's for sure. This, their challenge for a medal. Remember, they're 3.5 points behind the Lithuanians, who are in third place at the moment. They've put the pressure on. If the judges go with them,
Seemed like it was coming. And now,
can they get over 112? They got 122 in the World Championships in 2023 when they finished in 6th
The
place.
score, please.
Green, Parsons組の得点。
Yeah, 114.38, that's not too bad. It is a season's best score for them. Remember, it's early in the season. Program's going to get better. That score will go up as the season goes on. Things going in the right direction for Caroline Green and Michael Parsons. They lead. 3 to go.
And Michael Parsons is 188.76. Their season's best score brings them currently in first place.
Now they've got a bit of a margin going into this. They may need it.
On the
3.5 points in front of the Americans. It's the bronze medalist from the European Championships last season. But now for Alison Reed and Saulius Ambrulevicius from Lithuania. Wow. They didn't put a foot wrong. Well, there's no doubt about it that Caroline Green and Michael Parsons threw down the gauntlet to these two. And they picked it up, and I think they've thrown it right back. They will have been disappointed not to have been on the podium in France last weekend. They finished in 4th place there. That their challenge for a medal here in Tokyo. And I've got to say, I think they've done enough. Yeah, a great look, real quality to that performance. Loved the program. Complete contrast, wasn't it, to the Americans? But it worked. So Marie-France greets them at the door. These two, another one of the teams that train in Montreal in Canada.
Thank you so much.
Hard? You good? No, actually.
Yeah, right from the off, they got into the character. Look at the unison there, and the timing of the free leg and the arms. So much attention to detail all the way through this program. And you just sense that this is a team that's really building off of the success from last season. Remember, they won the bronze medal at the European Championships, and what a night that was. He was skating at home in Kaunas in Lithuania. Brought the house down, the place packed to the gunnels. I've never seen an atmosphere like it. And then they went to the World Championships, finished in 6th place. That was fantastic, wasn't it? So much innovation. You couldn't take your eyes off them for a moment. So will it be a medal for the Lithuanians here in Tokyo? And if so, what color will it be? I think they may have done enough. They need 110.86. Yeah, 117.61. That's a great score for them. That is a new season's best by some way. What did they get? They got 110.75 in France last weekend, where they finished in 4th place. So that's much, much better for Allison and Solius. Well done. They're leading. 2 to go. It's going to be a medal.
First place.
Fantastic stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
9番クリスティナ・カレイラ、アンソニー・ポノマレンコ組、アメリカ。
Well, I loved their rhythm dance yesterday. Bit of Etta James and Little Richard.
And Anthony Ponomarenko.
Complete contrast here. Music from the Carmen Suite for Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko from the USA, lying in 2nd place. Got just under 2 points in hand over the Lithuanians going into this. Just phenomenal skating skills. Well, so much power all the way through that. It was a program that built and built right to the end. And it had to. They could not put a foot wrong. Christina Carreira, Anthony Ponomarenko from the USA.
Carreira, Anthony Ponomarenko 組の演技でした。
Their season's best score is 119.85. Got that in the Nebelhorn Trophy. And they'll be hoping for something around there. They need 115.89 if they're to stay ahead of the Lithuanians. Certainly look good to me. And if Scott is smiling, you know it's good. Yeah, right from the off. Just love the way the program built. Not many of the elements being reviewed, the spin and rotational lift, the technical panel had a look at, but getting the thumbs up, all the elements there getting positive GOEs from the judges as well. In fact, they didn't get that wrong. the skating quality from these two. Certainly as good as we've seen so far. Another team improving all the time. Competed in a couple of Grand Prix last season, didn't get a podium at all in the Grand Prix series, finishing 4th place in both of them last year. They were 4th in Espoo as well back in 2022. It's going to be a medal here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be at least a silver. So 1:15.89 will do it. Yeah, 1:19.33. It is a medal, in all likelihood, a silver medal for Cristina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko. So they lead with 1 to go.
Their season's best score brings them currently in 1st place. On the ice, representing the United States of America.
Well, they were sensational in the rhythm dance yesterday. Put the disappointment of Skate America behind them where they finished in 2nd place. They are, of course, the 2-time and reigning world champions. And they skated like world champions yesterday. Can they do it again here? The wonderful Madison Chock and Evan Bates. Bit of Dave Brubeck.
won't you stop and take a little time out with me? I'm alive, I'm alive.
Well, that was special. Goosebumps. Wasn't that amazing? Well, they always do it, and they come up with great concept for the program. And so important, of course, when you are the world champions. You're the ones with the target on your back. Everybody's shooting at you. And I tell you what, for me, that was special. If you think back over the years, all the great performances that you've seen, all the great ice dance teams, the really, really good ones are able to take you to a different place. And I really feel that's what that did. I live just outside Chicago, and for a moment there, or for 4 minutes there, I was in a little jazz bar downtown Chicago, a little bit smoky, and you just felt that atmosphere. It took you to a different time and place. And you've got to be special to be able to do that. Yeah, that was magnificent. I don't care about the score, to be honest. I don't know about you. I hope it did the same for you. If a skater's performance can transport you somewhere else for that moment in time, you know you're watching something special. And this is early on in the season. Only the second time they performed it in competition. Wasn't it brilliant? I didn't want it to end. They make it look so easy as well. Madison Chock and Evan Bates, for me, at their very, very best. This program could be, well, it already is, it's special, but it could be very, very special. By the time they get to the World Championships in Boston, can you imagine how good this is going to be and how that's going to go down in Boston? It will be phenomenal. Oh, thank you very much, Madison and Evan. I don't care what happens now today. That's made my day.
The score, please.
Chock, Bates組の得点。
Yeah, and a class of their own. A class of their own. Magnificent. Yeah, nothing I can say. It's going to be good enough to match that. I thought that was brilliant. German team there as well. Thought they were great, actually. They dropped a place. In fact, there were only a couple of changes there, but it is Madison Chock and Evan Bates that win gold here. Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko for the USA, the silver, and their Lithuanian team do get the bronze medal. Alison Reed and Salios Ambrulevicius, they'll be thrilled with that, beating Caroline Green and Michael Parsons from the USA. Well, it didn't disappoint, did it? Oh, we've only just started. There's confirmation of how they finished in the ice dance. Oh, that was special. We're going to hear from the winners in a moment or two, I hope. Then a situation further down. The only change from the rhythm dance, the Finnish team there, Yuka and Juho, leapfrogging over the German team. But apart from that, everybody in the same position as they were going into this. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's the start of a fantastic day of figure skating here in the Yoyogi National Stadium here in Tokyo. The NHK, always one of the best Grand Prix of the season in my book. Look at that crowd, isn't that great to see? And there they are. I hope they enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm sure they did. That's the situation backstage. The other American team, Christina and Anthony, getting congratulations from the other skaters. But there are the champions, the winners of the NHK trophy. They won it, no, they were silver medalists back in 2022. Last year they won Skate America, won the Grand Prix in Espoo, and went on to win the Grand Prix finals as well. And I've got to say, if they can nail that performance, and you can imagine it's going to get better and better, that program. It will be tough to beat. Just a reminder, as we look ahead, we've got the pairs free coming up in what, about 20 minutes or so. They'll be followed by the men's free. Remember, it's Japan 1, 2, 3 in that, and the women will be the last event of the day. And again, it's Japan first, second, and third in that as well.
では会場の皆さんお待たせしました。今年のアイスダンス優勝しましたアメリカのマディソン・チョーク選手、そしてエヴァン・ベイツ選手です。おめでとうございます。NHK 杯初優勝ですけれども、どんなお気持ちでしょうか。
Madison, tell us how you feel. It's your first NHK trophy.
We are so honored to be back at NHK Trophy performing for all of you. It's such an incredible honor. You're an amazing audience, and we've had so much fun on the ice today.
はい、NHK 杯でまた皆様のために演技をできますことを非常に光栄に思っています。私たちの誇りにするところです。お客様は本当に素晴らしく、私どもも楽しく演技ができました。
今日のパフォーマンスも素晴らしいスケーティングだったと思いますけれども、振り返っていかがでしょう。
Evan, please take us through your performance today.
We were really pleased with the performance today. It felt really smooth. We really tried to get into the mood of a very sultry, jazz-forward program. And it's just amazing to skate here in front of a full audience. We felt the love, so many flags, and we really appreciate all of the support.
はい、今日はとにかく楽しみました。とてもスムーズなプログラムだったと思いますし、このジャズのプログラムのムードに入り込むことができました。この満席のお客様の皆様の前で演技ができたということが本当に楽しかったです。
そしてグランプリファイナルの出場も決まりました。これについてはいかがでしょう。
Yes, the next stop is the Grand Prix final in France. We're very excited. We're looking forward to getting back home to Montreal and putting in some good work before then. And yeah, we'll see you in December.
はい、フランスでのグランプリファイナル楽しみです。一度モントリオールの本拠地に戻ってさらに練習を積み重ねて、そして皆さん12月にお会いしましょう。
では最後に改めて日本のファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
皆さんありがとうございました。Thank you so much for all of the support, the love and the passion for the sport of figure skating. All of the skaters absolutely adore coming to this country and skating in front of the fans, and it's because of the passion that we all share. So we want to thank you very, very much.
ファンの皆様本当にありがとうございます。日本のお客様ほどこのフィギュアスケートを愛して情熱を持って、そして皆さんの熱意を本当に感じ取られるんですね。すべてのスケーターが皆さん同じことを言うと思いますが、日本のお客様は最高です。皆様の前で演技ができて嬉しかったです。
本当におめでとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Congratulations.
Yeah, they're a class act, that's for sure. And yeah, congratulations from all of us here. Madison Chock and Evan Bates winning the NHK trophy. And that secures them a place in the Grand Prix finals in Grenoble in December. Well deserved. Fantastic start to the final day of competition here in Tokyo. We've got the pairs coming up shortly. That'll be followed by the men, then the women. A chance now to look back at the top three after the free dance. And the Lithuanians, they were pushed every inch of the way by Caroline Green and Michael Parsons. But at the end of the day, they delivered. And they delivered in emphatic style. It was a bronze medal for them at the European Championships last year. Didn't medal in the Grand Prix of France. They'll be disappointed there. But they'll go back to Montreal and train hard and be proud of that bronze medal that they've got here at the NHK. Silver medal going to Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko for the USA. A wonderful performance from them. In fact, two back-to-back very, very good performances. They were great in the rhythm dance yesterday as well. Really showing their versatility this season. But the afternoon belonged to these two. They took us to a different time and place. Just magnificent. I've got to say, I have never seen them better. And it's still early in the season. What about that? So we've got about 15 minutes until the start of the pairs free. Can the Japanese stay out in front? Riko Miura and Ryoshi Kihara. All that coming up very shortly. I'm going to take a break. See you in a bit.